What's good, y'all? It's your boy McBreezy, and we are back here again with part 2 of LA Noire. When we last left, somebody caught a body, and we about to inspect and see what we can find.
Broad daylight, crowded street.
Shot a son in broad day. It's crazy. Hear the noise. Somebody almost got into an accident, I heard that. Run them pockets, my G. What's this? Bank of Arcadia, 1412 West 3rd Street, Westlake. C. Galleta. C. Cookie. Apartment S. Layaway voucher.
C. Galetta.
Galetta.
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
5250.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
That's like, that's a couple hundred. In today's dollars, that's a couple $100 right there. It's a couple benchies. Look how you walk over them. What's this? I saw a little light.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Think I remember. Yep. Saw through the piece and the garbage.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Can I help you, sir?
Just a second.
Officer Phelps.
Never mind,
Miss,
right now.
I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Clovis. Galleta.
Galleta. See, I knew it. He said Galetta. The clerk, eyewitness to the murder. I'll review some evidence first. Fatal sidewalk shooting incident, 1 male victim. Layaway voucher with her name on it. 32 shell casings, FN Browning handgun shooting. Okay.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You have proof to choose accused. To accuse a witness, you would need to present evidence. Good cop, bad cop, accused. View notebook. I'll be a good cop. Oh.
You don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Okay. Guess I messed that up, huh? She looked like she was lying, but I thought I could press good cop and it'll continue talking.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter. You should take the next right.
And I will take the next right.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps.
Not trying to
She
get
was a looker,
copyrighted.
though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
He said, tell me I'm wrong. Man. Attorney. We here. Eagleson's gun store, 2:36 p.m. I need to trust my intuition more, you know what I'm saying?
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning,
'Cause
model
Shorty was definitely
1922.
lying, but I
The
was
serial
like, I
number
don't
is
think I have evidence.
01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break.
Kalu.
Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
I can't get them to drive. So my son's a jeweler, huh? He be icing niggas out?
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd
no.
lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
I'll go get him for you. And there's my ride.
Son of a
Knew he was
bitch!
gonna run.
Go, Cole, go!
And there's my ride.
Kalu, get back here!
Woo!
He wants a 5-star goddamn weapon.
Don't get hit. And there's my ride. Bah! Oh! I thought I could shoot him. I was trying to shoot him in the leg.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
And there's my ride.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
So why can't I pull out the gun?
Kalu, get back here!
Look at that, boy, that shit.
On your ass like back pockets, boy. You ain't getting away.
Too late, Kalu!
Oh, and he cracked this shit off the. Damn.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Legendary jeweler just got
The case that
arrested
makes you,
for
and
murder.
the case that breaks you. The one you never saw.
My hair is
The one that
nuts.
keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Modicum of violence.
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I won't. Hope not.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
No, bitch.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs in interviews and interrogations. I have intuition. Do you know a book? Evidence is key to discrediting false statements and finding the truth. Ask the community. Removes an answer. Show all clues. What's bad cop then?
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I want to redo it.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Oh, is it gonna let me retry?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Okay, I see.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting.
Okay, so he a liar.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I
I'm a
can tell he's
businessman.
lying,
I run
but
a jewelry store.
I just
I
didn't
don't know
know
what
a
you're
good
talking
cop,
about.
bad cop meant.
I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
I know that you have to have evidence, so I didn't want to use my intuition, so let's accuse him and use the fact that there's a gun store owner testify to the fact
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number
that he
01138.
owns that gun.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Well, you just had it cleaned.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at my notebook. I still don't know what good cop, bad cops mean. I'm just gonna use my intuition. The 99.3% of players choose the correct answer after using intuition point in this question. So I should ask the community then, since almost everyone chose it right. Oh, bad cop. What does that mean then?
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
My boy Phelps getting a promotion. That's tough. Control complete. Your action will earn you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. Close. The driver's seat. What's up? And I get that ooh. Woo, my boy clean.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps.
Stefan.
You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflective
boy,
glory.
so clean.
Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Right.
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
That suit was
What's
clean.
that supposed to mean?
Makes my
Stick
look
with me,
like
kid.
ass.
You'll find out.
Little Dookie Brown suit.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes
built
always so
different, man.
modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys.
He was that guy in
Stick
school.
with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps. Straight through the red.
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
My
What do you want me
industry
to say?
point.
I didn't ask for any favors. You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and Signo Depot and the warehouse.
Hey, you
district.
drive, man?
I'll direct.
Continue the response, man.
I won't get copyrighted for this music, will I?
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and 7th.
So,
Any
tell me a
unit
little
to
about
handle
yourself,
code
Phelps.
2 identified.
Are we friends
Yeah, I
now,
can't respond
Bukowski?
to dispatch.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign.
I'm gonna go to.
I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs.
Are you blind?
I'll be going this way.
No. You were up there all night, draped in the floor, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
Oh, unbelievable.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and 7th.
Why are we
Any
there?
unit to handle code 2 identified.
I think you gain intuition
11
points.
King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect.
Mass gunman. You get intuition points and stuff, I think, for doing
Up on the
these.
roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Okay, it's all good, baby. Why do you think this is Red Dead? Nah.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry, you can still catch him.
So can I not shoot, homie? He's shooting at me, I can't shoot him? That's how it works? They gonna grab a hostage or something. Oh, of course.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Okay, we can negotiate. Pussy! Clap this koofy. Street crime 140. Oh, I got him.
Get them sparkling clean.
Hey, yo.
Try it.
May I help you?
Wow, these pots sure are clean.
See? You'll be whistling too at how easy it is to clean up after dinner with lemon wash. Lazy old-fashioned soaps require scrubbing and elbow grease.
I love the little commercials.
Lemon wash cuts grease and takes it right down the drain. And since lemon wash removes spots from pots and pans, use it to remove the grease spots that occasionally get on clothes and that moths love to feed upon.
PE Freight Depot.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
That car looked like a bloodbath. I'd be scared that my gameplay's gonna stop recording.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type. Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Well, it wasn't this that they used.
Not much help.
Because that would have been covered. What's this?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
That could be the blood. Yeah, because that's a lot of blood.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Nigga, they lost all their blood.
Have you got a wide shot of the car and its surround?
Listen, you and I have never met, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this once. You don't tell me how to do my job, and I won't tell you how to do yours.
Damn, asshole. Adrian
32 years old,
Black, Mrs.
married.
Black.
Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
She looked
Happier
devious.
times, I guess.
I can't tell if she's smiling or if those are her lips pressed. She said, or she's like evil as hell. She definitely up to something.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Yeah. This is the weapon used. Insta heat.
Brand name might give us something to go on. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
You telling the truth, man?
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
He looked like he's telling the truth. Should I use intuition?
You ever seen the car before?
That was a waste.
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
We took a peek. Yeah, it's alright, man. I get it, man. You took a little peek. I'm gonna do bad cop.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Believe you.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Train ain't coming, right? Yes, hold Y. Make your partner drive.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Adrian Black's house.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out.
Interesting.
Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? This must be Adrian's.
Stenzel.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
To my Adrian.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Lovesick and lonely without you. Hurry back, my darling. Nicole. That's not Margaret.
My Sim's broke.
Huh?
My Sim's broke.
What do you mean they broke?
It's your controller.
What do you mean it broke?
It don't let me move.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Oh, yeah. Always trying to go see Nicole. Did I not inspect all the way or something? Yeah.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
It doesn't disconnect from the controller.
Huh?
It doesn't disconnect from the controller.
What do you mean? There's a part near the where you plug it in and out of the Xbox where you can detach the controller.
It's permanently attached to the controller.
So I don't know, you just pull it out. There's a bulky part and you can pull
You
it
talking
out.
about on the cord?
Yes, on the cord.
Okay, you said to the controller.
You tried to rip it out the controller? On the cord, yeah, you pull it out. I need a phone. Here it is.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
How can I help, Detective?
Phelps, badge 1247.
I think I remember that.
How can I help, Detective?
Yeah.
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
That's crazy. I remember that.
Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
I guess we should probably... Well, let's just keep checking around the house. Oh, the newspaper. Provides help to
Lie
troubled
down.
vets.
Make yourself comfortable. So, you're
a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Yeah, this guy's strange. My partner ain't even find shit.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Now it's extra broke.
Huh?
Now it's extra broke.
What do you mean extra broke?
It don't work at all now.
Did you plug it back in right?
What do you mean right? Just push it in.
Yeah, is it in all the way?
Yeah.
Maybe unplug the whole remote, like
I
the
tried
whole
that
thing
too.
from the console.
Tried that too.
You're killing my episode.
It's your fault.
No, it's not.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Yeah, we gotta check the insta-heat thing. Anything on the fridge? Anything in here? Probably not.
I don't think this is going to help us.
It's just junk. You said outside the kitchen, right? Wasn't that the kitchen over there? Interesting. What do we have here?
No use leaving the thing half finished.
It was one of the pipes. That's the missing pipe.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
The plot thickens. Should ask the missus a few questions.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Telling the truth?
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Okay.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
I believe you.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Shorty lying. So, do I accuse or do I say bad cop? I'm an accuser.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
I know.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say.
I don't think she beat her husband to death.
I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
She looks like she's telling the truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Guess we're going to the bar.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Blue Room Jazz Club.
I know you.
No, you don't.
I was gonna go talk to someone.
Looking for someone?
Food wasn't
You know
great,
Frank Morgan?
but you're real nice.
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Boy, that steak has seen
Frank
better
Morgan?
days.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're making the little Trump faces. I'm gonna say bad cop.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
A 30.2% of players chose the correct answer. Ah, it's so split. A lot of people accuse them. Let me look at my notebook. Live hog purchase receipt signed by F. Okay, so I didn't even need to use that intuition point if I would have just looked. Alright, so you're lying.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who'll say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
Yeah.
You signed your name and left it on the slaughterhouse receipt, Frank. We couldn't have you colder if we found you curled up in the back seat.
All right. I helped him. He wanted it to look like his car got hijacked. He's fallen for some dame up in Seattle, and now he's got to go start a new life with her.
That's what I suspected.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Train ticket with receipt. He didn't go to Seattle because the train ticket is still there. I'm so confused. Do I use bad cop or I accuse him? I'm just gonna accuse.
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is?
Hope this is right.
That's it for me, gentlemen. Over and out.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
This guy pisses me off. There's a bloody pipe. gonna say you lying again.
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me? Hey, all I did was help the fool. You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him.
Bloody pipe?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
12.3% of players chose the correct answer. I'm gonna remove one. It's gonna remove the good cop one. Watch. I'm gonna say bad cop.
We have you for aiding and abetting and criminal conspiracy. Do you want me to come up with some other charges, Morgan?
We bought a small hog and put it in the trunk. We got to the rail yard. I cut the pig's throat and drained the blood into a bucket. Splashed the blood all around the car. Adrian hit the pig a couple of times with the pipe to make the pipe look convincing.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
So we about to tell this nigga. Did son wait till the light turned green to cross the street? And he went at the red light. This nigga a criminal, Your Honor.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
I don't want to be too far, too close.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Don't want to get too close now. Don't hit me. Damn, where you going?
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Oh, this is crib, huh?
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
Rare books.
I'm just trying to learn.
Interesting.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Apartment 2. Everybody in apartment 2, huh?
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
the hell is that?
That's
Will
it.
you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear.
We're in the
Get
clear.
it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew
He
it.
said,
Let's go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Yeah, why would I shoot him? He just
There's
tried
no
to take
point
his
running,
gun.
Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Oh, let's don't try to. Where'd he go?
It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Oh.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
He learned from me. The fuck? Frank Morgan would have rolled over on Adrian Black with some tougher questioning. Alright. A consul's car. Let's see what this case is all about.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Hey,
All right.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle.
Save.
We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today.
I was saying I would.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
I'm gonna have them drive there, and then when we get there, we'll probably save.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Jacob's backyard.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Alright, saving again. I think that'll do for episode 2, y'all. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe down below. turn on post notifications so you don't miss any more videos. Make sure you go check us out, Zana and I, out on our channel, Zana Marcus, and follow us on TikTok. The links will be in the description down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.